Hello, viewers. My name is Najia, and this is my holistic lifestyle channel, Living in Harmony with Nature and Spirit, How to Be a Living Goddess. Today, I thought I'd just give you a peek at what I'm doing today in my kitchen. It is a dreary day, and it's damp and cold. And I'm on lockdown here in Philly, like most of the world. So it's a perfect day to make some soup. And I already had a pot started, and I just kind of go through what's in my refrigerator. I'm an intuitive cook. I go by what's available, sight and smell. And I had some bitter broccoli, Italian broccoli, that I just felt like putting into the soup for a change. I normally saute it with garlic, and I said, well, I wonder what it tastes like in soup. And I had 2 packs of celery, so I thought I'd put one in here, and I put some spring onions in here, and some shredded carrots. And then for the protein, one of the proteins I'm putting in is French lentils. French lentils are wonderful because they cook so fast out of all the beans. Now, no beans cook fast. They're not instant. If you're a cook, this is practically instant if you're used to cooking. So they don't require any pre-soaking. And then the other thing that I always have is a staple, because it's good to cook your staples since we're all kind of getting ideas what to do for long term. This is dehydrated vegetables. And if you can't get out to the store, you can get them online. And then for the spice, I have this really nice mixture of dehydrated Italian spices with some pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. And I also decided I'm to put some sweet potatoes and yams in here. I just chopped them up. I mean, they're pantry staples. They last a long time. So if you're on your last shopping round before hauling up for a couple of weeks, it's a good thing to buy. Another really good thing to buy is ginger. It's an immune booster, and it helps relieve pain, and it's so good. It's so good in soup, but I'm not going to put the ginger in today. The ginger is for day 2. Oh, it's 1111, the angel number. I get those every day, 3 times a day, ever since my dad passed away in 6 years ago. So, hi, Dad. Hello, Dad. It comes in receipts, gas things. Oh my gosh. On the Facebook or the number of emails, I haven't checked because there's a lot of spam ones. So that's my way of my dad saying hi. Okay, so let's get back to how I make soup. I always make soup to do it at least 3 different ways. I have like a stock batch where I like to condense it so it fits in my fridge, and I can always just add water to it. So this would be like my classic soup. It would be way more liquid when I add the water to it. And also for flavoring, if I don't have enough flavoring for my soup, and even if I do have enough flavoring, I still like to add this masala. It's a vegan chicken stock. I've tried so many. So many, and I really love this one. So that's my favorite. And I use that instead of salt. Okay? So day 1, I can just have it like this. I could even add, what's so nice to add with the French lentils is some white beans. You could just add some white beans in a can, after you've already have your base. And then I could throw in some kale after the last 5 minutes, and have that bright green, dancing in the soup with the white beans and all of this. So that's kind of like your American, Italian American soup. But then I'm thinking with those sweet potatoes in there, day 2, I'm going to add a lot of ginger. And I'm going to add some organic peanut butter in there. And I'm going to add a can of coconut milk. Another shelf staple. Another thing to put on your shopping list if you're going out. And you can also order that online if you don't want to go out. There's no refrigeration required. And, so some of these dried herbs I have, these, dried vegetables, dehydrated vegetables, beans, all of that are pantry staples, and it makes it easy during this lockdown time. But day 2, I'm adding my ginger, my peanut butter, my coconut milk, and then I'm going to go and add my fresh cilantro. I've already gotten into this a lot. I'm going to add that on the top and not cook that, of course. It's just going to be dancing on the top, like this fresh garden on the top of my soup. I love cilantro. And if you don't like cilantro, maybe some fresh parsley. Day 3. I take my already peanuted up coconut milk soup with ginger now, and I throw that in my blender, and then it's just this really, really creamy, and creamy soup, a bisque, what they call bisque. You know what? When you go to a fancy restaurant and they're serving you bisque, by the way, I'm going to top my bisque with something like I did today. I took some of the soup ingredients, the onions, the potatoes, and this is actually the broccoli, the Italian broccoli, like it's very leafy, and I just threw them and roasted them. That's all for 15 minutes and at 350. And I thought I could top the bisque with just a little bit of that. Maybe the onions would be more caramelized. That would be fantastic. Or the fresh cilantro as a bisque. But when you go to a fancy restaurant, I often think, because I cook, I would never make bisque per se on purpose. It's kind of like day 2 or day 3 of my soup, and I'm bored. And I'm going to just throw all the ingredients together in the blender, and it's something new. So I always think like when you're ordering the bisque, it might actually be a fancy way to say it's leftovers. Anyway, I hope you've got some ideas. Nothing that I do on YouTube is measured. If you want measured, I do that from my blog, my Be a Living Goddess blog. bealivinggoddess.com/blog or bealivinggoddess/blog.com, however it is on the server. And I will put specifics. I will like remake my recipes like 3 times and figure out my ingredients, because I just cook from my heart. That's it. I smell, taste, and I do it intuitively. And cooking is meant to be like a meditation experience. Tuning in and smelling the aromas and feeling really good and filling yourself up with all that beautiful plant life in the pot. Notice I said plant life. This is definitely a vegan kitchen. And all the bounty of the earth, the cornucopia of the earth. That's what I do in my kitchen, and it fills my heart and my soul. So don't go crazy following recipes. Just kind of learn how to do something from knowing it and tuning in. And speaking of tuning in, thank you for tuning into my channel. And I hope you too can learn the ways of an aspiring goddess. Someday I hope to be in that realm of the goddesses. But for now, I try to make heaven on earth. Please like this video if you like it. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Share it on social media. And subscribe for free. All right. Let me know. Subscribe. Let me know I'm doing something good here, that I'm not just wasting my time teaching everybody all the different things I do. When you subscribe and comment, I know I'm on the right path, at least for you guys. All right. Have a beautiful day. Keep safe. Don't do anything crazy. Keep your loved ones safe. And enjoy your time online.